A lot.
The greatest thing about the intro of today's game is as the video faded out and the bomb exploded and this screen faded in, the only sound that was coming through was Calvin Horner going, Welcome everybody. We're Tabletop Anthologies. We are playing War Stories RPG.
Rolling War Stories?
Rolling down the river.
Rolling Air Raid Remix.
Yeah. And they have made their way onto the beach of Normandy here, Utah Beach. They're pretty much cleaning up at this point. All the anti-tanks are down. They're making their way in as the troops, the German troops, seem to be pulling out and running to the west, retreating as the boys of Baker Company, 3rd Platoon, bust through that wall and make their way in. We ended last with our game. All four were past the wall. Blackjack was down south working an anti-tank gun to assist Bandito because he had ran out of fuel after taking a shot to the one of the tanks. And then it looks like Babe had pulled ahead and a few troops had been knocked out. And then also, just as a special notice, once again, Ojos had taken the skills of throwing a pigskin a quarter mile and tossing that HE round right through the slit of a bunker, and painting the inside. Yep. While Sweet Pea was trying to dust out the rest of the troops in the trench in front of Blackjack. Don't forget, gentlemen, Vallard, he gave you a bonus die there, Bishop, last session, and there's still a special round that was given to you by some guy named Preacher when he was unable to make the game one day. So that special round still exists, and it does give you a +2, either towards damage or towards your initial roll, depending on how you want to do it. So that's dealer's choice there. That's it, unless anybody's got any questions. No? All right, real quick introduction. Tank Commander, being played by Forlath, is Kris Knoblauch. Welcome, sir.
Am I on mute?
No.
I'm not on mute.
No.
Happy to be here, General.
That never happens, sir. But, yeah, just keep me posted if you guys get any audio issues, please.
Yeah.
You're an audio issue.
You're having an audio issue literally
You
right
are
now.
a fucking audio issue.
I like it.
You are a
Anyways,
pint-sized robot now. Matter and hail.
Matter. What if
Matter and pure shit. Yes.
Matter N.
Hear ya.
Matterhorn? The
Your
gunner.
audio is kind of cutting in and out there.
Mine is.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, generally.
Why does it do this every time? It has to do with connection or something.
See, I can't even report audio issues because he thinks I'm fucking with him.
Really?
What kind of shit is
it's
this?
my mic, my microphone, L microphone.
Yeah, you are condensed and robotic.
Is this sounding better?
I don't know. It tends to happen after you say the 5th word, and you only say 4-word sentences, so I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it because it's up and my microphone's my normal microphone. I don't get it every time. All
It
right,
sounds good now.
Better.
all right, we're going up. Our gunner, being played by Judge Wolf, is Bishop Ojos, Joseph Ojos Bishop.
Hello there.
Hello there. Our loader, played by Hades, he is Mr. Calvin Horner. And our bow gunner, being played by Preacher, Mr. Everett Sweet Pea Pines.
I know Forlath said it before the game, but I'm going to say it in the game. It's damn fine to be with you boys again. I'm
Yeah.
having fun already.
We're glad you're here, baby. So we're going to make the transition to the map. This will be a good chance if anybody here has any questions that we can follow up with, and then we'll go ahead and get her started, okay?
Is my 30 cal reloaded?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do that immediately, if not sooner.
Okay. Well, that'll depend on your initiative roll here. So,
Hey, I have to apologize to Hades. He's right. Every song, it jumps up again.
like
The song.
music.
In Foundry, yeah, the music, every time it switches songs, the volume shoots up and has
Okay.
to be individually turned down.
Yeah, you guys will have to do it. I make adjustments on my end to make sure it at least can be heard a little bit. So you guys just have to turn it down just a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, but it happens like every song change.
Yeah, because a lot of the songs aren't equal in their volume.
It just was never like this previous to tonight.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Hades would
And
like
then,
to talk. Hades would
like-
like to talk to the manager.
the Warzone music came in and it very high volume.
Is it okay now? We okay?
That was much better. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry. I love you guys. All right. So here we are on the map. I'm ready to do the next initiative round if you guys are, unless you guys have questions.
Are these infantry troops in front of us alive? Yes,
They are
right?
still, yes, they are still there. One group has been dwindled down, but yeah, they are still there.
Damn, there's a lot of them.
Uh,
But at least the anti-tank gun has been taken out.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys remember last game, right as we ended, this group here tossed a grenade at Blackjack. Didn't do anything, but you guys definitely heard the pop from outside the tank.
And where is our infantry support?
They are all along the west side of the wall, so they had all just kind of humped over the top and are making their way in.
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay,
Cool.
let's do this.
All right, boys. Then I will do. Let's reset initiative. We're gonna draw all. All right. My guy's up first. So let me make sure this is him. It is. And he is. Okay. So then let's do this. Right. He's done. Do the next one.
Bishop, how come you look so perplexed?
It's just my face, man. I'm always have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. Just kind of lost in the sauce. Just like, I wonder what fucking day it is. Where the
That's
hell am I?
encouraging.
Okay, so what has just occurred initially here, the two sets of troops, this one here and this one here, the fact that part of their squad was decimated, and then the fact that there's just a looming 30-ton tank less than 10 feet in front of it has caused them, what courage they have left, to get the fuck out. So they're trying to bug out to the west. This troop stands tall. Something about it might seem odd to you if you look at it. That's about it. So in the order of things, it looks like our TC is up first, sir. So you are up first.
Do I see first thing I'm doing is target spotting.
Okay.
Target spotting. Do I see anything that might do us harm? I'm looking for entrenched positions. I'm looking for RPGs. I'm looking for armor piercing.
Okay.
Anything like that.
And are you still buttoned up?
I don't want to get shot. Yeah, I'm still buttoned up.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a perception check of -1.
Okay. Where am I? Here I am. Perception.
You find it on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling now.
All right.
Bitch!
So, you can push it if you want. You have the potential to turn these 2 duds into foobars. Or they will turn it. Well, one of them will.
No,
Sorry.
then I'll leave it.
Okay.
I'll leave it.
All right, so all in front of you, basically is what I just described. Everybody seems to be bugging out, but one group seems to be standing tall. And other than troops in the open, you don't see any direct anti-tank threat, or any tank threat at the moment.
Gotcha.
So
And this group that's standing tall, am I correct in interpreting this as they are not in the trench? They're on this little bridge?
No, they're in the trench. Just it doesn't line up with all the squares, so
okay.
he's kind of like right in here.
Oh, up there. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah. And
Then I shout. What is that? That's infantry. 11 o'clock. Light them up.
okay, and so you still have your slow action. You can make a command test, even though it's a fast action, if you want.
Make it a command.
Okay.
Let's go to skills, combat talents. Hood tanker. Is it +1 die when attempting by bonuses while commanding? I got tactician 1.
Does it just says tactician for +1 die when commanding? Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay. So +1. Two 6s.
Okay. You have 1 extra success. What would you like to do with it?
I want the command to really carry, to really resonate inside the tank.
Okay. So what I can do then is I can put it towards whoever you're commanding to go now, basically. Since the command test allows anybody to act out of turn should they sacrifice their fast action.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Who wants to satisfy? Who wants to sacrifice their fast action?
Well, so for the sake of RP, I was going to take your command at word, and for the sake of RP purposes, I had assumed that I was already cutting loose with the 30 cal. So
There you go.
I was going to reload with the 30 cal, pull a cigarette out, light the cigarette off the 30 cal barrel, put it in my mouth, and just go back to laying suppressive fire with the 30. So,
Great. Thanks for that preach.
welcome.
Okay. So sacrifice your fast action and then go ahead and make your roll, sir. Let's see where we at.
Let's see. Let's make sure that we're within our confines here. So the slow action. Well, no. Yeah, slow action would have been to reload, correct?
Let's see. Let me double check your skills. Skill check here. Oop, oop, hip hop. There it is. Reload. Heavy weapons arranged. Heavy weapons. So that's considered your slow action.
Yep. So I would have burned my slow action to reload, and then I can't shoot now because of the lack of a fast action, right? Or I can't. Fast action is just used to aim, right?
Yeah, and you can't aim automatic weapons.
Right. So can I still like spray covering fire, not necessarily aiming, just kind of keeping heads down using the 30?
Let's see.
Or no.
Gain.
And is he really the correct choice for the my command
That's,
+1 die? If
That's-
he's already engaged in reloading?
that would be up to you, sir. They're your points to give.
I mean, technically, I'm the next person in order anyway, so you don't have to give it to me. You can give it to somebody else, and that's just what I would be doing with my turn.
Who else has got a 30? I've already forgotten. Hades, you don't have a 30.
I have coax.
Yeah,
Check
it's
coax.
it's a 30. Yeah, it's a 30 cal also.
Yeah, then I give it to Bishop.
Okay. All right. So then, hang on 1 second. Then preach. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
If as long as JW wants to take his coax turn.
I mean, I can fire if I'm in the firing arc. Like, I'm fine with doing that.
Yeah, you would have to adjust your turret.
That would take away my fast action,
Yeah.
which
We could have the driver turn the tank.
Yeah. So might be good to have the driver go and then everyone else. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
dealer's choice.
I would shove that command over to the driver then to get us into position so that we can fire, because otherwise I'm going to be shooting into the wind.
Okay, then we'll pass it to Seth. Buddy guy.
Buddy guy. All right.
Is he
Loader.
just rotating or is he moving too? Or what you're telling me to go as Calvin now?
Yes. No, you're going as buddy guy. So yeah. However.
Do we just want to turn for sake of firing, or do we want to
Yeah,
edge up?
just rotate. Just rotate.
Oui, rotation. And buddy.
Okay. So you're sacrificing your fast action there, buddy guy. And then for the driver, it's just simply an operate test.
Oh, even to not drive, just to move?
Yeah, you still need to adjust. Yep, you still need to roll.
But he gets +1 die on that. That's how
Yep.
it panned out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So throw a +1 on there.
Yep, and because of his skill, when I did it in the training scenarios, I gave him a +1 for simply just adjusting, so as opposed to moving. So it's +2 to your operate.
Nice. Now that's
Okay.
some turning, huh?
Yeah,
Nobody
baby.
can turn as well as Buddy Guy can turn.
Okay, so with those 2 successes, you have a couple options. I don't know what Buddy Guy's bank looks like, but also you can put them towards the gunner and the assistant gunner, or both to one of the 2 I just listed.
I say
Yeah.
Buddy doesn't have anything banked in his lucky strikes right now.
You say I've got 2?
Yes, sir.
Could bank one for Buddy and give the other to the gunner who's about to salute.
Okay, yeah, whichever one that is. Throw the bank, or throw the thing in his sheet if you can. If not, I can
Yeah,
do
I
it.
think I need rights.
Okay. I'll, do that for you real quick. All right, I added it in for you. Okay. So that takes care of Guy Buddy on the stick. So real quick, Buddy Guy, tell me what you did.
Buddy was just being a good soldier. He was listening to the other ones chatter about where enemies were and shooting them. He knew his big gun guy was about to go, but he didn't have a great lined-up shot, so he just went ahead and rotated the tank to look right down at the enemies.
I must say, I really admire your command of military speak. You knew the big gun guy was gonna go.
Weak.
Let's see. All right, so if we're still going in normal order, then up next is Sweet Pea.
Yeah, so just to translate what Hades said, it was something along the lines of like, I turned the tank to shoot. But for Everett, I'm going to do exactly as I said. I'm going to spray the 30 cal and try to just keep heads down. Not really necessarily aiming for anything in particular. Unless I can see something that is, kind of like poking its head up, yeah, I'd probably aim for that. If there is something like that, I'll use fast action to aim and do that. But
Okay.
otherwise, I'm just kind of spraying.
So you still didn't reload yet, since we...
Yeah. So I'll slow action reload, fast action aim.
Okay, you can't aim a machine gun?
Oh yeah, that's right. True. Didn't think about that.
So
You're right.
pretty much your turn will be to reload this round, unless you want to do something extra with your fast action, like perception or spotting or something like that.
Yeah, I do actually want to try to spot if I can, since we didn't get a good spot earlier.
Okay.
I'll definitely do that.
First, give me a heavy weapons test and any modifiers you might have for the reload.
I don't think I have anything special for reload. The only thing that it says gain a +1 die on any test to reload stationary cannons and take guns. I have loader 1, so I can add a die for that.
Okay.
So we'll do heavy weapons on that one first. Add 1 die. +1 for that, and roll. 3 successes.
Okay. Would you like to bank with those successes?
Give another one to Guy. That should get him to 2. And then we don't have. Were we keeping like a
tank group? Yes, you are.
Group bank. Yeah,
yes.
Throw one in the group bank then.
Okay.
And then the other one, anybody else who wants one, you can claim it.
You only have 2.
I thought it was 3. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 works then.
Yep. Yeah, your first is your success, 2 is your extras.
Yeah. And then you want a perception, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. No modifiers on that.
Just through your scope, it's going to be -1.
-1. No successes on that one.
Yeah, so you don't see anything different really than your TC called out. You know, you've confirmed that there are still a couple sets of troops here in the trenches themselves, and then you can see a couple others bugging out, but nothing specific, nothing that stands out.
Gotcha.
All right, so that ends up with Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, if you want to describe your turn at all. I know you kind of already did for the most part, but here's your time to shine.
Yeah, you see him reload, like I said, off a fresh, just brown, running a belt. Pulls that cigarette, lights it, puts it back, and then just says, "Still scanning," as he's like lighting, kind of looking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up is Big Ugly, and let's see here. Lieutenant Finkelstein comes across the comms and says, all units, keep pushing inward. We just took out a Panzerfaust team. Watch your eyes and watch the crest of the hill. Move slowly." And then he kind of pauses and he says, "Bandito, what's your status?" And a few tense moments kind of come by and there's no response. And then eventually Sanchez does key up and he says, we're dead in the water. We've leaked all our fuel. We can hold here and provide the does cover." And Finkelstein copies and he says, "Do what you can for as long as you can. I'll radio your location up the chain." And so let's see, where's Big Ugly? So Big Ugly's gonna make his move and see if there's anybody else that he can knock out when he does so. So real quick. Raid 1. What's that? Is that it? Yes, it is. And it's 100. And 30 cal. This one. So that is 3. Okay. Damage for that is 3. taken down. Okay, so just to the north of you, behind you, Blackjack, as Big Ugly starts to slowly move up, run over some crunchies, dead crunchies, that is. You see his, well, if you were watching, you would see his turret turn just a little bit to the north and start to open up with its own 30 cal at some troops that seem to be retreating. And let's see, so that means Big Ugly is done. Up to Ojos. Bishop, sir.
We'll run the fast action and to adjust the turret as I need to, probably a little bit downwards, and fire away with the coax.
Okay.
Let's see here. Secondary, so I'm using the 1919, right, for this roll?
Yeah.
Or do I need to do my own?
So
Because well, is it going to look to him for? Was it going to look to Sweet Pea for the gun?
yeah, it is.
Stats?
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
so
you for
then
that.
I'll just roll base. Yeah.
You can use tech if you want because it's a coax. That's That's one of the rules.
That's why I was asking. All right, so tech. What's the bonus on that? Sorry, I gotta keep switching back.
Okay. So you're doing full auto and some.
Okay, bonus 0. So full auto is what, 4 or 5? Because I'm going for the kill. So.
Full auto is 4.
Okay, got it.
And then what's the distance here? This group right here on the right at the bridge?
The one that the TC aimed, or sorry, I'm reading some other stuff while I'm talking to you. I apologize. The one that the TC pointed us at.
TC, did you point this group out that I'm pinging, or this group?
The ones further up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
right there.
this group. So they're short range.
Okay. Then should just be modifier 4. I don't have anything else to add to that. The gun itself doesn't have any bonus, so we should be good to go. Alright, rolling.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So one success, so go and roll your damage. It's going to be 3, I believe.
There we go.
Okay, alright, alright. Adjust this real quick here, so you guys don't lose your eardrums. Alright, so critical hit. Oh.
Question mark?
Okay, try and, did that pop up private for you, or is it showing up?
Just, I got a question mark there.
Okay, so it says, the critical roll is face blasted, you're bleeding out, wounded so severe that any medical aid, blah, blah, blah. If you live, your face is ratchet. So it's not you, it's the troops. So you just, basically pop them in the head, like a group of them, not all of them. Actually, no, 3 crit, yeah, he's dead, the group. You mowed him, tell me.
Actually, you know what? You was wrong.
You know what?
Yeah.
I voted.
No, I forgot, I'm using, most troop criticals are just gonna be deaths.
So the turret kind of aims starting to the ones that are further up north and just starts opening it up with that coax and kind of stitching the line all the way across them. And it actually makes its way out to about right here before Bishop lets off the trigger. Kind of slams his fist into the thing because he wanted to get all the way over to the other guys too, but just didn't shoot well enough.
And you got them, and they drop down, and nice shooting, Tix.
Nice shoot.
All right, so that goes on to next guy. Who's that? Oh. He is also about to bounce. Yes. So as you're mowing them down, the what seems to be the last of the troops, at least to the north, that are in this trench, witness the horror and not only the horror of their buddies getting their heads just decimated. Again, the 30-ton tank is just chilling there. They've decided that they said, fuck Hitler, we're out, and we're fleeing to the west. Up next, Calvin Horner.
Is there should still be a shell in the tube from last game, right?
I have, you are loaded, sir.
Okay, and you said I do have a slot I can look out of?
Yes, you have a little periscope that turns.
So then I'm gonna use my periscope just to keep eyes out.
Okay. Give me a -1 perception roll. Okay. Nothing outside of what I've said about the troops up here. They're still running west. You kind of glimpse that, and that's not an issue. These guys right here, they seem to be holding fast, but they look pretty shaky. You witness a machine gun crew that looks like they're bugging out of the bunker. That doesn't look like they're sticking around. They're on the move. Lastly, what's special about this group, and you're the one who actually notices it, is the troops don't look like they're really fighting to fight. What's odd is the German officer behind them in the black uniform holding his pistol up at the back of their heads, in what looks to be like he's forcing them to stay and fight for the motherland.
Just thinking of how I was going to point that out, but you were saying like our machine guns can't aim for a specific person, right?
They can if you aim for a specific person. It's a heavy modifier hit of it's for the MG, it's a heavy modifier hit. When you really aim to like hit a specific body part, it shoots up to -5. So if you were looking for a person, I would probably do a -2, especially with a machine gun.
This is probably more the TC's command roll, but there's no modifier for me calling out the shot, right?
You could confirm what's being said, but yeah, there's no extra modifier other than letting them know what you see. Actually, no, we're gonna allow you to, when you call out good stuff, because just like everybody else, when it gives a modifier of a +1, you as well will be able to do it. So we'll add that to the house rules.
Okay. So I'm looking at my little periscope and I'd say, "Hey, Sweet Pea."
What you got for me, Horny?
Yeah, if you look that next group up, you see the guy in the black uniform. If you can aim for just him, see what happens when you shoot him. I bet those other guys go running.
Tracking. Got it.
Okay.
I know my accent slightly changed from what it was. I don't know what region I moved to.
You've been listening to a lot of Salt and Pepper, or whatever.
I think it went north more into New York.
I was about to say, you picked up a Brooklyn, but it's fine. It's because we've been listening to a lot of records lately.
Oh yeah, we listen to music in the tank.
Sure, we'll break, like immersion for that, sure.
Yeah, why not?
We're running cassette tapes and
who's playing the harmonica here?
We're putting on Sabotage next.
Yeah, you just kind of hear a harmonica version of like, like it's the best I can do with a harmonica.
Okay.
Baby.
So, real quick, Badger took its turn, and it followed along behind Big Ugly, and also did the same thing. It was watching what troops that Big Ugly had sighted in, and they just... It's Gunner. Let's see, what's his gunner's name? Nick Bozeman. Nick Bozeman follows suit, rocks out the coax on his turret, and hit some troops there in the open. So if you could see behind you, that's what you would see. And then last is Babe. Let's see, Babe is gonna be moving up because he doesn't have any shots. So let's do that. And their driver, John Schmidt, take both his turns. Okay. So he has moved up. All right. And let me make a few more adjustments before we go into next round. So unless anybody has anything to chat about for the moment, I'm gonna move some troops up. Oops. And okay, I think I've successfully moved the majority that I am aware of. Okay, so end of the round. We're going to go into the next one. Here, we'll go ahead and re-roll. All around you, the firing seems to really slow down to almost a stop, and that is machine gun fire. That's rifle fire. You really don't hear it, and if you could hear much of it inside the tank, you would interpret it as American weaponry, not German weaponry. All around you, a lot more Germans seem to be retreating to the west or scrambling to do so. The smoke is pretty much dissipated at this point. The only thing that remains constant and continual is the artillery on the beach, and that hasn't let up at all. So we will draw. Okay, he's dead, so I'm just going to remove him. We are starting the round with Everett Sweet Pea Pines.
So I'm going to start by tracking the guy that Horner called out.
Yes.
And I'm going to shoot.
Okay. So with that +1, that gives you, I believe, 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, so +5, and then because you're trying to hit him, more specifically like that guy as opposed to just hitting the groups, it's going to be -2 from your +5.
So that brings it +3 total.
Yes, sir.
All right, rolling.
Okay. Roll of damage, sir, +3.
Damage +3. Let's do damage roll. Roll. 6.
Okay. All right. So, since it is a group, what I'm going to do is count that as a hit to the guy. So go ahead and tell me what you do and what happens to the guy.
So Horner calls out that guy specifically, and I don't know if it's just the mixture of the cigarette that I've been puffing on, or if it's just, you know, the kind of predicament that we're in, but I just hone in, and I specifically just whip to this guy, and it's almost like I don't even aim, I just kind of react, and as soon as I flip the 30 cal, I just and it seems to take like his left leg at the knee, his left hip, and then as he turns, it's like it catches him in the shoulder, rips right through both of his shoulders.
And he falls down, and immediately when that happens, the 4 Germans around him can be seen bugging out, like taking off. And so, because of that, I'm just going to have them act out.
Hey, horny! I
And
got
you
him,
move
and the
their arm
rats
group.
are scattering.
I think that group's already dead.
Just moving dead bodies. What are you
doing,
playing games right now?
Oh, whoops, wrong one. Sorry, thank you.
Because they were not Germans, right? Other than the man he just murdered.
That is an astute check, sir. Yes, they were Eastern conscripts. So they said, "Buck, we got pulled into this army and fight. It's not our fight." All right. So, Sweet Pea, that ends your turn, sir.
Some quick
Yes, sir.
RP. I'm still looking through my little periscope. And when he does that, ooh, you got him!
Anything for you, babe.
Big Ugly is up next. He is going to move, and then he's going to try and help shoot. So let's do that first. Okay. Then okay. So Big Ugly makes his move, and he's not too far behind Babe here. And as he does move and kind of turns the chassis to the northwest, his gunner, George Mulligan, who also plays golf in his downtime, rips open with his coax, and let's see what occurs on the sweep. It does. And so, if you could see it, the fleeing set of troops at the crest of the hill seem to all fall down one by one, as if the gunner is simply just at a range, you know, enjoying himself. And with that, up next is Buddy Guy, our driver.
So did you say previous game that if we were to try and drive over the trench, it would not reach across very well?
No, that's why we were headed down to that location.
Yeah, no, you could do it, but you have to go over, obviously, the points. Can't go parallel with the opening there.
Yeah, we were headed towards.
Okay.
That's why we're facing this direction, as we were heading towards that bridge.
I just
We're
wanted to
gonna
make
cross
sure
here.
before I went ahead.
Yeah, so you could do it. There'll be a small modifier, but Buddy Guy also has a, I think it's called stunt driving perk, talent, that will assist. So, yeah.
This one died to operate when the vehicle in extreme way, making a jump on a motorbike. Okay, so yeah, we'll be moving in this direction if we get far enough to cross it.
Okay. So let's do your first operate test. Okay. So that'll put you right here. Okay, so let's say that'll put you right there. All right, so your next operate test, you can add in whatever modifiers he has for stunt driving. It's going to be a minus, because you're not going over, you're going over the horizontal, not parallel. I think I'm saying that right. You know, those trenches really are maybe 3 feet across, if that. So we're going to do a -1 to your operate test. But
I can do that now, though, or we're talking next turn?
no, now, because you operate for the driver, it can be done in fast or slow action. Just remember, if you fuck up.
Okay, so I got a +1 from that talon. Do I get a minus at all, were you saying, from going across the trench?
Yeah, so you get a +1 from that talent, and so then a -1 because of the trench and what it's doing. So yeah, should be even across. Okay. So you can roll your, instead of the normal movement, because normal movement off-road for you right now is 20, we'll basically put you right to the opposite side of where you're going across. So then go ahead and tell us what happens with Buddy Guy here.
Buddy Guy just keeps the tank moving, and he lines up, trying to be as perpendicular as possible when he approaches that trench, and gives it a little gas to try and pop the front a little bit, and just pushes down and tanks through it.
And you climb over top with these, and underneath you, some of that bunker tends to kind of crumble in, but the tank makes it just across, and you are now sitting on the opposite side. And who is up next? Where's he? He says 9 shooting. Yep. He said 9 shooting. So, okay. The group in front of you is also bugging out to the west. Up next is Ojos. Oops, we're
So
still dead.
they're running.
Yes, they're getting the fuck out.
Full auto coax on this one. Fast action. Move the turret, aim, or to get it to be on them, and then slow action to fire.
Okay. And you're short range, so you don't have to worry about modifiers there.
Okay. Pulling it up. All right, again, 4. This is tech. 4. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again.
You want to push it?
No. I don't.
You sure?
I got one potential foo bar in there already. Yeah, I think I'm good. I could just see what. Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So slash. I'll.
I was about to say, I was like, I hope you push this. I'm for it 100%. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Fuck
Let's
it.
fucking do
He's
it.
just gone into a bloodlust. We all
Yeah,
saw
roll it. Show me that beautiful bean footage.
All right. So,
So you'll
I'm
roll-
gonna do modifier 3 instead of 4 because I have
Okay.
one die that I can
Yep.
use. Nice. 1. Cool. And 3 fruit bars. Nice.
And 3 food bars. So max your food bars out. Tell me what you got.
What's the max foo bar?
2.
2. Okay. We're up. So let's see. Let's do some damage, right? I think that's the next thing here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
3.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I lost us because I clicked off the tank and now I can't see us anymore. I can't click it. It's
How?
outside
Oh.
of my field of view.
Is it? What is the
Yeah.
tank?
I can't click it because it's in the dark. Hold on. Oh, I collided with the wall. I can't click the gosh darn tank. Because of field of
Click your
view.
measurement controls and then click your token controls.
Homie, I know how to select tokens.
Listen, baby. you still can't.
You think this is my first fucking homie? I'm telling you
he
that
said,
the
on
tank
my
is
way to my
outside of my fucking field of view and I can't click it because it's outside of my token's field of view.
Okay, here, hold on. Hold on.
Way to my second
Hold on. I got it. Yeah,
There he is. There he's going.
shit.
Alright, because the first time I tried to move it, he said, "Oh, you collided with the wall." So, alright, we're good now. We're good.
All right.
Alright, damage roll. There we go. Modifier 3, correct?
Sir, yes, sir.
There we go. Not 33. There we
Oh my
go.
God.
There. Okay, well, we...
Okay, so you knock a couple down. Tell me, let me make sure. Actually, no. His endurance was at 1, so, tell me what happens to him.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, he was the guy that was originally in the trench that they shot at last session.
Alright, so these guys pop out of the trench and take off running. And you can hear Bishop muttering, just quit. Just throw your hands up. Just throw your hands up. Okay. Fires off the coax and just blows him down. Shots through the back. Not even caring, just kind of shrugs his shoulders and starts to turn the turret towards the next set.
And when you do that, let's see. I'm gonna use one of those blue bars.
No, you're not.
That I just did.
No, you're not.
Okay. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Hip hop? Oh, okay. It's right in front of me. Fuck. Okay, so up next, let's do range. All right. Okay. These guys right here, they witness the horror and they see their friends or conscripted friends, I guess if that's what you want to call them, bugging out, and they watch them get mowed down from Blackjack, and they see the onslaught of Babe as they approach further here at this cement Tobruk. So 2 of them toss out smoke grenades in an attempt to help cover their friends as they make their escape. So one is going to be, one was thrown, whoops, did that go? Here, and one was thrown here. So those get popped out, and slowly you start to see the smoke, the white smoke, pool out from them and start to fill the area. Okay, so we're down to Judge Wolf. That conscript is dead. Babe is up next. Babe is continuing his move. He doesn't have any targets that he can currently see. Actually, let me try that. He has no targets that he can currently see, so driver is making his move. Okay, 4 and 1. All right. So he's made his way up to the bunker. And across the radio, Sergeant Roy Davis pipes up and he says, "I'm reaching the crest of the hill. We're about to make our way over top. We'll be moving slow. Don't bunch up on my ass." And that's all he says. And so, Babe is done. Calvin, you're up.
I'll do another, see, he already fired this round, right? It's 50 bullets when they fire their 30 cals, right?
Correct, yeah, when that's full auto, yes.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I have been tracking it. Yeah, I guess I'd just do another spot.
okay. What direction are you looking? Just kind of all around, or what?
I mean, if I can look kind of to our south there, I guess I'll look that direction, since it seems like there's some people still in that trench.
Yeah, I don't. I assumed that the little periscope that you guys have can 360. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see to the southeast east because of the turret. But I would assume that it can go all the way around, so you could see south. Yeah, you could see south also if you wanted. So, perception -1.
I have the opposite issue as Wolf now.
What's that?
Getting to my tokens sheet.
Oh, you're down below here at the bottom.
Oh, you moved him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I moved you up so everybody could see. Okay. Nothing that I haven't already stated that you noticed. Everybody just seems to be stumbling over each other to get out and run away. And that's basically in the whole going from northwest to southwest.
Okay.
So that was your fast action. What do you want to do with your slow action?
Yeah, I don't have anything else if I'm not loading, and I've already peeked around.
Okay. Okay. TC, you're up, sir.
I'm gonna throw a grenade directly south in this trench.
Okay, that means you gotta pop
open the
out.
hatch. Pop open the hatch. Close the hatch.
Okay. Let's see here.
I keep my hand on the bottom escape hatch in case that falls back in.
All right, so we'll use your fast action for the hatch movement, both directions, and then your grenade. Let's see. So it's 10 meters. So which direction are you throwing?
Directly south into the trench.
Into the trench? Okay. Go ahead and roll grenade from your sheet there. No modifiers.
M2 grenade.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Roll attack. Roll. Come on, baby. 2 6s.
There you go. All right. What do you want to do with that extra success?
Extra damage.
All right. Give me 1 second because there is
Extra Gibbs.
extra Gibbs. 10 meters. All right. So 10 meters. Yeah. I think that is correct. Double check. There. 2 meters plus 1. Okay, so I see. Okay, so go ahead and roll me. What's the damage on that? That is. Damage on that is gonna be. It's based on range and stuff, so it's gonna be. There we go.
I'm definitely elevated, right?
Yeah. 5-10 meters plus 4. Okay, so roll damage and add +1 on that.
Yeah, what am I rolling?
Oh, just at the top of your sheet where it says damage.
Top of my sheet, under combat, damage.
Should be, nope, higher up 1 level. Damage roll.
What the fuck? Why can't I see it? I'm on my sheet.
Uh-huh.
I'm under combat.
Nope, it's 1 section higher up.
Yeah.
Like next to wounds and trauma where it says tiny penis, it's to the right of that.
Tiny penis. Tiny penis. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, I see it now.
It may look like an acorn.
Wow. Okay. And what do I put in there?
+1. Okay. So, go ahead and tell me what happens. You don't kill them all the way.
I don't kill them all the way. I just kind of kill them part of the way.
You got some of the group, not all of the group, based on where they were in the trench.
They're hunkering down in that trench, hoping that the tanks would pass by, and they could come up behind it, and suddenly, boop, boop, little apple comes bouncing down into the trench.
And boom, it goes off. What likely you didn't see was when they saw it rolling down, somebody shouts "Granaten," or whatever the German word is, and a couple of them went diving, which is what stopped them all from getting hit. Yeah.
Very admirable. And to in response to Bishop, I've seen that. I saw that in some, I don't know, documentary or something. Those tubes, they look like ventilation shafts, and you throw the grenade in it, it just drops at your feet. I saw that. It's on something. I don't know what it was.
That's some fine German engineering. All right, Badger's up next. Let's see, which one's Badger? Badger's in the rear with the gear here. He's got no joy on that, so he's just gonna move. He is successful in his movement, so we will get him up there, and he's pouring in behind Big Ugly, still making his move. He hasn't said anything behind him. But actually, he does come across the comms and says, "All units, this is Badger, just be advised. The does are moving up behind us, so watch your rear." And where's the German MG crew? They're there. Well, they're not going to stick around, probably. They do not. So.
What about Bandito? Is he still getting a turn?
He does if something pops up into his scope of fire. But right now he's positioned between this bunker and then these two anti-tank traps. So his field of view is pretty much like right in here.
Okay.
Even
Gotcha.
if he turns his turret, it's still blocked by the two anti-tank traps in the bunker. So he's chilling if something pops into his field of view.
And which platoon is that down to the south of us?
That is likely some more of it's probably Able Company or Baker Company, but they aren't part of your platoon.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. All right, that takes us to the top of the round. Again, more and more troops are bugging out. There is still fighting. Not much left at this point, as the does seem to be making some heavy shots and taking out the troops that are in the open as they try to fall back. Oops, that's take out.
I'm sorry. How are our infantry troops doing?
They're doing good. They're basically just doing exactly what you guys are. They're picking up and cleaning up the rest of the guys that are trying to pull out and get out. So there's a couple that seem to be hovering around your last tank there, Badger. The rest seem to be slowly moving up, obviously not wanting to be crunched and not wanting to be mistaken for German enemies. So let's go him. That takes us to the end of the round. Let me remove the dead from the initiative here. Okay. So redraw. Okay. At the top of the order is our TC.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, just pull us forward. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Take us parallel with Babe on our right.
Okay. Are you calling for your driver to act out of turn then?
Yeah.
Real quick, sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but can you give me like a token on these guys who are retreating and those who are still fighting? Some kind of like a symbol. 'Cause
So
we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different units and 6 different units in the open.
oh, I forgot
7.
about him. Sorry.
7 up, including the ones up top. I don't know who is running and who is
Okay, so
trying to kill people.
easiest way is everybody's running except for this group up here that threw the smoke.
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I kind of took it. Thanks for pointing that out, Bishop. I kind of just took it for granted that they were all running at this point.
And yeah, you guys know where he might have been, but you can't really see because of the smoke. Oops.
It wouldn't stop us from spraying the area, though.
Correct. Yeah, so fast and slow action there, TC.
I pop open the hatch
Okay.
and target acquisition.
Okay.
I scan the battleground.
All right, give me a perception check. Are you using your field glasses?
I'm using my field glasses.
So it's going to be a +1.
I got a 6.
All right. Let's see. So you can pass that extra success to your gunner.
Do I see anything?
Yes, you do. Through the smoke, as before, these guys are all bugging out. Every single one of them on the line. Through the smoke, barely, you do still see the cement Tobruk, and you see movement, possibly from troop heads sticking out, but you can't tell what they're doing because of the smoke. Outside of that, you don't see anything else.
Okay. Bishop, 11 o'clock. 3 ticks past 11. Activity there in the Tobruk. Take it out. Fire at will.
Roger.
I pass him the 1. I mean, the 6.
Yes. Give me a command check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
1-6.
Up to you there, sir.
Me?
Yes.
If I got line of sight, I don't need to use my fast action. Sure, I'll pump into there right now.
You have line of sight.
Yeah, we're firing that HE we got loaded into the suite.
Okay.
I'll pump right into there.
So your short range, whatever modifiers you have, because it's smoke, you're kind of guessing based on where you last saw it. You can kind of see it in between the movement of the wind and everything. So it's going to be a -1 to what you're doing here.
Okay, I think that evens out then. Does that include? Okay, so actually that'd be I'm still at +1 for the +1 that Knoblauch gave me. I'm just double checking my talent real quick. Let's see here. Reduce penalties for nope. Yep. So it would just be at +1.
Okay.
All right, and away we go. How many? What? Okay, so it's going to be like 13 dice. What are the odds? What are the odds that I am not going to get a single 6? Anyone
Don't
take
say
a
that.
guess here? Anybody? I'm guessing at least 50-50 that I will not get a single.
We could add some foo bars in there, you know.
right,
I was
here we
about
go.
to say. I was about to say you're not going to get any successes in 3 foo bars.
There we go.
There you are. What are you doing with the extra successes?
3 6s?
I am going to. Sorry. Let me look here. I need to pull open the book. I didn't have it open for once. Rules reference.
He's gonna use it to avoid getting VD from pumping in there.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows
That-
where, what I've been in there.
That is there. I mean, yeah. You can use it towards damage.
Yeah, can I use it to reduce my foo bars?
Yeah, so you can, if you can take, let's see, you can remove suppression. Where's the food bar?
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. And I'm sorry, I usually got this shit open.
It's usually resigned for removing wards.
Oh. Let's see here. Making a skill check. Lucky strikes. Okay, add 2 dice to your dice pool now. Reroll damage. Nah, change a minor plot point. My HE completely removes all of the smoke from the area. It does say environmental effect, but okay. Gain fast action, cover action, remove suppression. We'll pump one. I'm short a lucky strike, so I'll pump one in my lucky strikes, and the other one, we'll pump into damage since I'm pumping everything into there.
Okay. Pumping everything into damage. All right, so go ahead and roll your damage, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
I was thinking, thought the rules of Lucky Strike takes away a foo bar, but I'm not seeing it either. It might be a house rule in the other game that I'm in.
That's cool. 13. 4 points of damage, +1 for. I'm like at the max. I maxed it.
You're a dick.
Yep, no pounds of cost.
All right, even though you guys won't be able to see this, Wolf, go ahead and tell me what happens to the crew popping out of the Tobruk that we're looking your direction.
So Obama shows up and puts a Medal of Honor around my neck for being so amazing because, the expert direction I was given by Knoblauch, who so bravely put himself out there and the top of the turret. Just gives me a perfect line of sight, kind of just nudge the turret just a little bit to the port side, and step on that trigger and just yell away, and it hits perfect and just blows up, and all those Panzerfaust and grenades that they had strapped around them, just secondary explosions. It's a beautiful Gib-filled sight.
Yes, what you don't see
Beautiful
is
give and take.
those that are halfway out of the MG nest there, they pretty much just lose the top half. There's nothing else. The body's just, what's left of the body slumps inside this metal Tobruk. The machine gun that was posted there is obviously gone, and it's part of the world and Earth again. It doesn't exist. And you took away an option of mine. You're son of a bitch.
How many times is that now that you're mad at me?
For taking out something that I was about to use?
Yeah.
Probably about 4, at least.
Is it? Are you as mad as Hades was when he found out that I was literally Hitler?
No, I'm not big mad.
Not big mad?
Nope.
Okay.
Not big mad. All right, son of a bitch. So your turn is done. Nice shooting, Tex. We are up to Big Ugly. Big Ugly.
Order, get me an HE into pipe, please.
HE coming up.
So. Oops, there we are. Okay. Let's see. Big Ugly. Success, not success. All right. Oops. we are. And Big Ugly. Makes the move. He is gonna go that direction. Okay. What you didn't see is Big Ugly has gone off the beaten path a little bit, and he's slowly crawling up the hill here that's between this troop bunker. So Babe is starting to crest it. The red line is really like it's kind of like the top line of that crest, and Big Ugly's pushing through it towards another direction. And up is Bandito. Bandito doesn't have a shot yet because these troops have yet to move, but he is in Overwatch, so perhaps if they move more, they might get a shot, which, there he is. It's his turn anyway. So we're gonna keep rolling. Okay. All right. There's the MG crew. Horner, you're up.
Horner is putting an HE in the tube.
HE in the tube. Roll it. Would you like to push that?
Yeah, I'll push it. Do I just re-roll it since I didn't get any fubars?
Yes, re-roll all of them. Okay, so that gives you 2 fubars. Are you maxed on your fubars?
I don't see any fubars.
Okay, so then mark 2 on your sheet.
It only told me successes.
Click on your skill successes on the dice on the bottom. You'll see two successes and 2 duds.
I have already 2 fubars.
Okay, thank you for the group.
Well, fuck.
Why?
Okay.
That sounds a lot like whale shit.
So long as we can keep shooting, right? If we're gonna have 2 fubars against us, at least we got an HE in the tube.
You accidentally just loaded a training round.
I loaded a what?
A training
round?
It just like, it goes boop and just falls out of the front.
Jokes on the game, General. We have plot armor. Fuck him.
Oh, okay.
Some Gibbs from your last shot went in the tube, so we're gonna blow up next time we try to shoot.
Okay. So tell me what happens there, Fingers.
Oh shit.
I mean, I wouldn't know that nefarious bad things are stacking up karmically in the background, so it's...
You're so fucking articulate.
I was gonna say that was
well
really
said.
beautifully put for a
That
guy who
was.
was like, I don't know, we fucked everything up, but yeah.
Yeah, and then my next sentence, I'll forget half the words I'm trying to use.
We go put tube in thing.
So yeah,
He told me to do it.
we're gonna say it's like a deja vu from the Matrix. Like, I pop it open, and for some reason, for a second, I think I just put a tube in, and I start to close it, and I go, wait, no, that didn't. What? I open it back up, pull the tube out, put a new one in, close it. HE in the tube.
And you get it loaded up. All right. Are you doing anything with your perception roll, or your fast action?
I perceive that 2 fubars didn't happen.
Oh, they did. They did.
And that ends Senor Horner.
Okay. Senor Horner. Up next is my next group here. First thing. Where is that? They don't. They don't. Okay. Let's see. That's conscript. There's Babe. Okay, Babe is gonna make his roll. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't move. It's bullshit. Babe, Wolf, you're up, and then you already did your turn. So, Sweet Pea, sir, your turn.
Let's see. What do I see currently? I know I'm kind of isolated in my view.
So currently in your view, which really is,
I was about to say like straight ahead, pretty much.
yeah, pretty much straight ahead. You can see Babe up ahead, chilling right next to this bunker. You see dead bodies here. You saw the one group of German infantry flee from where they were right here they went up that direction through the smoke.
Okay.
And that's all you can currently see right now.
You see trees of green, red
roses too. Yeah. So,
you watch them give all over me and you.
and I think to myself, what the fuck is this smoke? So yeah, I want to try to. Can I try to do a perception to make something out of that smoke and see if, like, I know Babe's up there and they're obviously on something, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. So I want to try to track what they're looking at if I can. Is that a thing?
Like Babe, what Babe is looking at?
Yeah, like I just want to kind of see like matching fire and be able to get like judge a basic idea of something to kind of shoot through. Otherwise, I'm just like blind shooting into the smoke, and I don't want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can still do a perception check. Give me the direction you're going to be looking.
I mean, obviously, I'm stranded to about. Not trying to meta here, but like, I mean, I'm thinking like in this general area here.
In that direction? Okay.
Yeah, just somewhere in between. Like, I would think like it's kind of wafting, and I'm catching glimpses maybe between some areas. I'm trying to look. Like I said, Babe. I know Babe is here. So
yeah,
if they're tracking something in this direction, I'm going to be looking kind of in between the two.
Okay.
So about right here.
Okay. Yeah. Perception check with the smoke and your little periscope. It's -2.
-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you are able to make out, and this is probably more to the fact that the smoke is already done pouring out, and it is slowly starting to dissipate. So in terms of max smoke, it's already reached its point in terms of camouflage. So it is starting to slowly dissipate and move from the wind and stuff. You're able to make out slightly, it looks this Tobruk here. It looks slanted, so like obviously something hit it. It's no longer square. That could have likely been your gunner's shot that had done that damage. In between the smoke, you do see troop movement, and you do kind of see it still continuing either west or northwest, and you don't know how many there are. And it might have been the group that you saw right here. It might have been others.
Okay. So doing that perception, that takes away
Your fast action.
my fast action, yeah.
Yes.
So I can't really do anything else with my slow action. I would just try to call out what I saw.
You could still shoot.
Yeah, but Yeah, fuck it, we'll try it. Yeah, let's
Okay.
just try that. Let's go with
Because
that.
right now it's just going to be an obstructed penalty, basically.
I was about to say, I mean, yeah, we'll go with 30 on that one.
Okay. What direction you shooting?
Just straight, yeah, where you were marking right there, just straight ahead.
Straight ahead. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. So because of the obstruction, it's going to be in the smoke, and you're really guessing at this point where they might be. Give me a -3 to your automatic roll, sir. I'm gonna fill water up while you do that.
Oh, got a 1 success on that.
1 success.
1 success. You want me to roll damage?
Yes, sir.
Any modifiers? No.
No modifiers.
Understand. No modifiers. Oh.
Okay.
We clip it. We clip
Okay. So tell me what happens, but you don't know what you do.
it. So, you kind of see Pines, and he's like squinting one eye, and like between the smoke of his cigarette and the smoke in front of him, he's like, oh, fuck it. Yeah, right there, it looks pretty good. And then he kind of looks over to see where Babe's at, does some like Kentucky windage, and he's like, fuck it. And he calls out, maybe, might have got it. Well, what do you see, boys?
So I don't know if anybody else responds, but that is all you see from that. Thanks for Ballard for the bonus die. I believe he said that's going to Bishop.
Ojos.
Up next is Badger. Badger's gonna do his moves real quick. He doesn't have any shots, so he's just driving along. Okay, no successes, so he doesn't move this round. Up next is Buddy Guy,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
and he just left.
Move the tank.
That's good. It's good.
Are we good with where he's positioned? Because I can move him. It's no big deal.
Yeah, I
If you
assume
want
you're just following orders at this point. So go ahead
Yeah.
and give me 2 operate rolls there, Bow Gunner. From Sev's sheet. I think everybody should have access to
to. Yeah,
Sev.
yeah. I pulled
At
up
this
Buddy
point.
Guy's sheet. Like, I pulled up his sheet from the beginning. You said 2 operate rolls?
Sir, yes, sir.
No modifiers?
No modifiers.
First one. And second. So 1 success, no success on the second.
All right. So move him 30.
Understand, move him 30. Huzzah! Did it only move him once?
Yeah, that only moved once.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3. Okay. And last but not least,
I kept pushing the button and it didn't do anything, so I was like, I don't want to move him too far.
what is going on here? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's right here. Hey, Loth, how much are you out of the tank?
Stuff.
I just had my head sticking out.
Just your head?
Twice.
Okay.
Someone taking a sniper shot at me? Bastards.
So like 30 feet for his massive ass fucking head.
That's fair.
Okay. Shit. All right. So Knoblauch, as you're sitting in the top of the tank, where is that need? I don't have one, so I'll have to get one. Anyways, you're sitting in the top of the tank. I assume your eyes are forward right now, watching away.
I guess so. Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, there's still gunshots. Again, a lot of them are coming from the east, and they all sound American weapons. But there is a shot, and they do stand out when the German rifles shoot because they're quite loud when they shoot their little 8mm Mausers. And zipping by your ear, you hear the bullet fly by. And it's not a normal, you know, oh, that's indirect fire. That's literally somebody just missed you probably by inches. So there's a hard zing.
Son of a... I dropped down immediately.
Okay. Then that takes us back up. Okay, all around you, more tanks are moving in, more troops are still moving up. Again, really other than the shot that Forlath just took from the south, there's zero resistance. You guys are just on a Sunday drive now with battleground effects. And he's removed. Since nobody is fighting at this current moment, I'm taking these guys off except the one. So that starts us up top with Ojos.
I will hold action until after we move or some other unit presents itself, so I'm essentially going into Overwatch.
Okay. Let's see. So he should be removed too, as he's leaving. Sweet Pea, you're up.
I'm gonna go into perception mode again. Kind of see what I can see. I know we're Sunday driving, so I'm not as focused, I guess, as far as honing in. I'm just kind of sweeping at this point.
Okay. So you two are on Overwatch?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I think I would be more or less waiting on a call from TC than anything.
Okay. Horner, you're up.
Horner's gonna defer until after Bishop goes.
Okay. Let's do...
So he fires a big round, he wants to be able to reload.
Okay. There's that. So that takes us to Babe. Okay. Babe. Okay. Go. Okay, sorry, I gotta do a couple things here real quick. And that is within range. No spoke, size 1, go. Okay. All right, well, fucking lucky motherfucker. So across the radio, let's see, Sergeant Roy Davis, as Babe starts to creep and crest the top of the hill past this bunker, he gets on the radio and he says, "All elements, I have the objective in sight. The crossroads are in sight." And it sounds like his radio cuts off a second. And if you were in Babe's tank, you would have heard this. Play it again. Right? So he gets back on the air and he's screaming at this point, like he's shat himself. There's something going on, and he shouts, "There was a high fucking velocity round. It just came from the north. He just missed us." And you can hear him shouting to his driver, "Reverse, reverse, reverse." And that was Babe.
Who's in charge of Babe?
That is your LT.
I look at Horner, I'm like, what's wrong with that pussy?
I'm sure I wouldn't know.
LT's in Big Ugly.
Yeah, he... Oh, you talking about, like, who's controlling the tank? Or
No, who's yelling? Who's screaming like a wiener?
Sergeant Roy Davis.
Oh,
DC
boy,
Davis is a
boy.
bitch.
Yeah,
Like
he's a...
wiener.
That's what what a wiener. Alright, let's go. Let's go show him how it's fucking done. Come on.
You know what? We're going back to America. We're not gonna be around these wieners.
I'm not gonna be around these fucking wieners.
Fuck these Wieners, Nitzels. Put it in me and let's fucking go.
What kind
So-
of policies do these wieners have?
So Big Ugly says, you know, copy, what direction you got him, what direction you got him, and he's still shouting, Sergeant Roy Davis is still shouting, somewhere to the north. So Big Ugly, he slows his crawl to the top of this hill, because he yet doesn't know where the next one is, where this attack came from. And so Badger goes, and he moves up. He doesn't say anything because he doesn't have eyes on, and that means we are up to Knoblauch.
Okay, do I know where that round came from? General direction that whizzed past my ear?
You would
Like,
know.
who are these fuckers down here to the southwest?
Ping them for me. Oh, those guys. Those guys
Yeah.
are in retreat. They're bugging out. They're infantry and they're running. The round you heard, basically based off your experience and the reaction from Sergeant Davis, it's a big round, so a high velocity round that likely came from either an 88 or a tank. And you would have noticed
Wait, that went past my ear?
Oh, your sniper shot.
Yeah,
Yes, no, that is this group right here.
that group right there. Yeah, okay. I shout down, spin us around! Take out those guys, those fuckers at 9 o'clock!
Hey, TC, I'm not in charge of this thing, but there's a fucking anti-tank gun somewhere up to our northeast. We spin around, we're giving it our ass.
We're behind,
Keep
we're
your
behind
head
the
in
hill.
the goddamn turret.
We're behind the hill. We're behind that bunker. Just take those fuckers out before they do some damage.
Okay, are you making a command roll or are you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna command the shit out of it.
Okay, who do you want to go?
Well, let me roll it first.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta be Oh, wait, no, I got 2 up there.
Yeah, you got 2. So who would you like to turn? Either the tank or the turret?
Hold on, sorry, I was looking at Bishop's message there. Yeah, we gotta turn the turret around. Bishop, take them out.
All right. So if I'm getting pushed to do my action right now, the only thing I can do is move the turret. I won't be able to shoot until next round. So, and I can do 15 degrees with the electric, so that'll take us to about. I can't even do it right. So.
Yeah, it'll take.
About right there.
And how far can how far can Buddy Guy spin us?
He can spin us in a 360 if he wants.
Yeah, well then let Buddy Guy spin us.
You can spin your head right round, baby.
Baby, right round.
90 degrees, Buddy Guy.
Like a record, baby.
All right. So is the command going to
Right round.
Ojos or Buddy Guy?
Buddy Guy.
Okay. Calvin, give me an operate roll.
Oui, I am French buddy guy.
I thought he was supposed to be Irish.
Yeah, but with a name like Buddy Guy, when I play him, he's French. Any modifier on that, did you say?
No modifier, sir. Actually, +1 because you're just spinning the axis. So roll me 1d6.
What about? I thought I gave him a +1.
You called out.
Yeah, you call. I guess if you're having him do it, then he can get the. Yeah, so go ahead and roll one more. It won't. We can tack it towards Wolf. Okay. All right. So you're successful in your 360 movement if you want. Whatever
I
direction
didn't
you.
say 360. I said 90 degrees.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying in the 360 circle, you can move whatever you want. Okay.
Like that?
Close enough.
Okay.
Alright, so as he spins around, I'll go ahead and take my turn then.
Okay.
So while we're spinning around, I'm just sitting there muttering to myself. It's like we're down here dicking the dog about some sniper that can't even hurt us when there's crunchies on the field. There's some anti-tank gun up north.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
it, go.
Just shoot the damn guns.
Roger. After action report's going to show that you made this call, and I start shooting the coax.
Okay.
Oh, you son of a. Oh, wait, we got a 6.
So you have extra success and damage, or
I'm putting them both into damage.
okay, go ahead and roll it.
So that's 5, yeah.
Nice.
Tell me what happens to the group.
I'm not even really looking into the thing. As the tank's spinning, I kind of gaze out through the sight, and I just start squeezing the trigger on the coax, and it just starts stitching across. It's like, if I'm sitting there muttering still, I'm like, if only the crunchies had machine guns to do this for us. And then I let off the trigger once they all get misted by the coax 30 cal.
They do. Sorry.
This is the same guy who's yelling at Knoblauch. You can't send those crunchies into the kill zone. That's what we're for. You're trying to get the crunchies killed.
I mean, they got a job. We had.
Well, that was after we took out the stuff blowing up the beach.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've done our job. Now there's something I could kill that would actually put a mark on my record. We're down here fucking around with crunchies.
We'll get to it. Patience. Patience, Bishop. Patience.
Bandito. Let's see. Does he have a shot? Let's look at that. Okay. Okay. All right. So what you don't see down south is the gunner of Bandito, Norman Ellison, racking off with his 30 cal at troops fleeing in the open that are kind of northwest to him. Buddy guy, you have one operate action left, one slow action.
Well, since I turned and we got him, where am I can't turn and move in the same.
Yeah, you can turn and move.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of considered part of it, but to do, just to do one, it's still going to be a roll.
Oh, okay. Where are we going then, TC?
Take us right across that little wooden bridge.
Straight west?
Yeah.
Any modifications?
What direction are you going?
Straight west across the platform over the...
Okay. No, you'll likely, as long as your roll is successful, you'll probably get to the entrance of it, and that's where you'll have wait until next turn to cross. Yep.
Here?
Yep. Oh, sorry. These guys are well up here by now. Okay.
And buddy guy had said, wee TC.
Okay, so that ends this round. might be able to do. I don't have anybody firing at except one thing, so we could probably do one more quick round that takes us to 8:30 if you're okay with that. And I'll finish this real quick. So across the comms, Bandito chimes up, and he says, Big Ugly, this is Bandito. We're surrounded by American troops at this point, and I've got clear fields to the northwest. I'm fine. I'll be waiting it out this time. You guys enjoy it. I'm smoking a cigarette. And the LT comes on across and he says, understood, stay safe. We'll see you when we see you. And that takes us to the top of the next round. Buddy guy, you're up.
Oh, it's the top round and Buddy Guy's going first?
Yep.
Which direction, TC?
Take
Keep
us.
going west.
Get us across the trench. We want to come up behind this bunker, heading northwest. We're not
Yes,
stopping behind the bunker, but that's what we're coming up.
So yeah, that's basically where the hill goes. Kind of drawing some bore, just so you're aware.
Is that still a plus and minus one, or does that little bridge give us any support that takes away the minus?
No, that bridge won't do shit for you. You're too heavy, so it's still going to be a -1.
You fat shaming our tank?
Yeah.
Have fun getting canceled, General.
Joke's on you.
So you make it across, and you still have one more operate roll.
And that takes me, what, 30?
Yeah.
Yeah, just stop there. Stop there. But turn us north.
Okay. That it, buddy guy?
TC said to stop.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I look at all with the slow action or the fast or whatever action?
Yeah, you can do a slow action. Sure.
He does a scan right in front, make sure we haven't turned into anything that was behind this.
Like,
Concrete.
give me a direction here.
Yeah, turn us straight north.
Okay.
Straight north, but we're right behind that thing.
No, we're not.
Your perception check's -1.
Oh, fuck off.
No, we're not. It's right in front of us.
Yeah, but we don't want to end. We don't want to end the fucking turn as a
Now
turn.
that we're up there, we need to move the tokens more west again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wolf already did. Look at him running out there. His little sprinty pose.
Couldn't fucking see.
There you go.
Open wide, can't see.
Okay. Perception -1. You're still inside, right?
I don't have access to his card.
For,
I'm Buddy Guy, remember?
Okay.
To roll his perception.
Yeah.
Oh, I can roll it if you need me to.
Sure, if you got access.
Yeah, I can do it. Just straight perception.
Yes, -1.
-1.
-1, got it. Rolling.
So not quite straight.
So really the only thing you see in front of you, they're simply hauling ass. You barely see the corner of Babe, and you see these troops right here in the open, and they're heading, whoops, I didn't mean to open that. They're heading to the west, and they aren't even looking back. They don't have any weapons. They're hauling. So that is all you see. Anything else, buddy? Okay. Calvin, you're up.
I defer until after. I don't think Calvin went last round. I'll defer until after Bishop.
Okay. And just remember you have HE in the tube.
Yep.
Okay. Bandito's up next. He is actually out of the order, so he's no longer in. Badger's up next.
Mushroom.
Badger. Oops, I forgot to add this in there. Okay. Where am I? Actually, it's not Badger's turn. I forgot to roll the thing for this. So, loader.
Forgot to roll the death cannon.
He is successful. Gunner.
What's the caliber on our main gun?
Your gun is a 75.
Oh, so whatever the Pack 4088 is bigger than that, huh?
Yeah, so basically in game, in terms of armor piercing, yours I think is an 8. Let me double check. Yeah, an 8 rating. The 88s are a 12. So
they were higher velocity. They were actually made for as anti-aircraft guns, and then they realized what great tank boosters they were.
Yes. So, stand by. What's the 6? Okay.
Are there any railed AA guns back behind these lines?
Like in place?
On rails.
No, haven't like gross sex, dude. So you get ripped.
Like on a race? No. Preacher, roll me a D4.
Oh.
Well, Preacher, you're dead. Nice knowing you.
4, baby. What's up?
All right, hold on. Let's see.
You wanted to roll low.
Who wants to roll a D10?
That's gonna be
Nope.
Ojos.
Nose goes.
Ojos.
Nose goes.
Ojos goes.
No, absolutely not.
Ojos nose goes. So Horner.
I think the TC should be doing it.
Yeah, fuck the TC.
TC, roll me a 1D10. 1D10.
Yeah, make Timu Scene Connery do it.
Scene.
Bastards. Okay, how do you do
Tons of
this?
bitches.
Just in the
Slash
chat on the
roll.
bottom right, /roll 1
First you install
D10.
Mozilla Firefox, and
Yeah,
then
that was me.
oh,
Nope.
shit.
Just a slash, no R.
And then the word roll.
He said, he said, fuck, I bought this laptop
How was
from
that?
Rent-A-Center. I don't know how to run it.
3.
Okay.
Well, we're all re-rolling characters now.
Well, our fucking turret just blew off.
Well, this is what you get for chasing snipers whenever you expose your rear to a whole ass round.
No, we're safe. We're below the hill. We're behind this bunker.
Yeah, it's because we're fucking dead. We're below
In
the
a
hill,
row,
behind the bunker,
don't
6 feet in the
feel
goddamn
safe.
ground.
Nobody hit us.
I mean, we're fucked up worse than a soup sandwich. I'm glad you're here for it. I mean, fuck.
Okay, so this is so inside the tank. You hear this? Whoops.
That was that sound of that really delayed grenade that fucking TC threw.
So you kind of hear 2 shots, right? So the first shot is a round hitting something and ricocheting off, and the second shot is the round hitting your tank. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do this because I'm taking a couple food bars away. So the round hit Babe, okay, and the round ricocheted off Babe and into you guys. So I need you to make me a damage roll It's gonna be. Where are we at here? Add 2.
Who's rolling it?
We'll have you do it, TC. She's your tank.
And what die am I rolling?
Roll damage dice +2.
Damage dice +2. Okay. All right. On the tank itself. Let's
yes,
see.
sir.
Damage roll +2. Fuck! Did it even hit us? 2. There you go. That's nothing.
Okay. Somebody take down one of your chassis points on the tank. I'll tell you what happens, and that is where we will end the evening.
Fast.
Drop 6.
We're down to 3 on chassis.
Okay, so
What?
Are we?
Wait, did someone else hit it?
no, it should be.
No,
it should be 6, not
should be 6.
3. It should be 6, not 3.
4.
It should be it was at 7. You didn't reset it after I told you the mortar round didn't do anything but messed your insides up.
I'm showing 6 on Blackjack for my screen. Like max chassis is 7, we got a 6 now.
Oh, see, I was at 4. I hit the minus and then took it to 3.
Yeah, no, it
So
should be 6.
now?
It should be 6.
So let me get this straight. The TC, you roll the damage, but the rest of us, we're gonna deduct the points. What the fuck
Yeah.
kind of nonsense is that?
What? Oh no, it's just 1 point. It's your chassis. Sorry. So what
It's
happens
just my undercarriage.
Yeah, what happened?
is
Tell us what happened.
so the round hits Babe, and it ricochets off basically the top right corner of the so its side of the tank. So it's right side, right? So it hits the corner and it goes up and off and it hits the front of your tank and just ricochets off. But what you don't see and what you're probably not hearing is on the inside of Babe, there's a lot of mash confusion at this point because the damage that the 88 round did, not sure on the outside there's a nice big gash that goes up, but the concussion from it on the inside has actually splattered their driver all across their gunner. Wait, is it their gunner or their driver? No, sorry, it's their machine gunner. It splattered his machine gunner all over their driver, and so they took the hit for you, and that is where we're gonna end up.
What do you mean they took the hit for us? We're behind the hill in
Well,
the bunker and
So yeah,
look at
the
curvature of the fucking earth. Nobody took nothing for us.
they were the target. It just happened to ricochet off and into you guys. And that's what happened, and that is where we will end for today.
So are they incapacitated, or they've been punctured, or what the fuck?
You don't
We
know
don't
yet.
know.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
They lost their gunner and their driver is blinded with his Gibbs.
So, we will start with the TC. TC, tell us what's going through his mind and then your mind, Forlath.
Well, the TC right now would be going, fuck! Fuck! What the fuck was that? Me is, I just want to get off this damn beach.
Okay, and let's go to our gunner, Bishop Ojos. Ojos Bishop. Joseph Ojos Bishop.
Joseph, Ojos, Bishop.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Job.
I'm fucking repeating what you said. Calm down. I'm not the enemy here. Okay?
Yeah, that's the TC.
Yeah,
Thanks.
exactly.
Thanks a lot.
So, Ojos is... I don't know. Ojos is kind of like... ready to get that next kill onto the little thing that he's keeping track of. And just he's kind of grumpy, honestly, a little grumpy right now. Me, I'm good. I'm ready to see what happens whenever we fucking ace this thing, you know, and move on and see what takes us next.
Okay, and over to our gunner, Everett, Sweet Pea, Pines, Preacher.
So Everett, he is still kind of on point, doing what he needs to do. But the last couple of calls from TC had him really questioning, like, whether or not, I don't know, he's in a spot where he's like, I don't know if following him's the right call right now. And it's just something that's kind of planted in the back of his head. He's just kind of, he doesn't know yet. Like he's still rolling with the punches, but he's more than just a sentry arm at this point. He's becoming sentient, I guess. As a player, it's always fun. I mean, this is a cool ass game, and I love how tactical it is, and I love how we like play off each other and do stuff. Like I'm having a great time, and as always, your homework and your ability to run this smooth is killer, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
Fantastic. And then on to Hades, our loader and pseudo driver for the past 4 games, Calvin Horner.
Calvin is wishing he could read lips because he feels like the TC had something to say there. He, you know, I guess ignoring the whole foobar thing, which he wouldn't know of, is feeling decent from this last round. He's, you know, reloaded the gun a couple times and spotted some stuff. You know, we wouldn't know all the details, but it was interesting spotting the conscripts being forced on by a German command unit. But yeah, he is puckered up at the end right there. We clearly took some damage. You know, we'll see next round if that takes out any systems or does anything like that. But at the moment, you know, he's, do I have a hole in me anywhere that I need to plug? And then mirroring.
I'll plug that hole for you, baby.
Thank you. And then mirroring what Preacher said, me as a person just enjoying the game. As always, you've put a lot of work into this and it shows. So you know what you have planned and you know where things are, and it's a lot of stuff going on. So it just shows how prepared you are. And it's freaking awesome.
Thank you much. I enjoyed the cleanup you guys did on the beach, and I'm gonna enjoy wrecking the rest of you with whatever that was that shot the shot. So, since, you know, Bishop has taken away 4 or 5 options of mine at this point to start wrecking you, so I'm glad I got a shot in right now. I don't know if I'll get another one in, but we'll see. We'll see what happens next. I think we're looking at maybe August 24th is our next one, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen of the stream chat and watching. So,
are you getting ready to say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury?
No.
Is your criminal nature coming out? Just getting into bad habits?
No, sir. No, sir. I am felony free. Anyways, we will keep you guys posted next time. Wolf, are you doing a mech game online yet or no?
No. So the Monday game we're gonna do will just be a Discord stream, but probably 2 weeks after that, maybe. Question mark. We're gonna start streaming a Alpha Strike campaign. So if you're not on our Discords, come on, stop by, because it's a mercenary campaign. A lot of the setup is going to be done online in the Discord chat, so you can actually see what the players are doing, and you can give your input, like, hey, this would be a fun thing to see, or whatnot, and then I have a chance to build the map, and it's basically them versus me, with me acting as a GM and running Alpha Strike. So it'll be a continuous thing where they can take salvage if they choose that. They can buy stuff from shops. I got a lot of implementation that we're going to do where they can improve their mechs, they can improve their pilots, they can hire more people, and so we could get some pretty big games, pretty small games. So I think it'll be a fun thing if everyone sticks with it.
And you want to answer Valor real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Discord stream this coming Monday, I'm going to do a post of it, but we'll just be in the general voice chat. I'm going to just stream my desktop from there, so no bells and whistles, nothing like that. Whenever we get ready to start actually streaming, after this second kind of practice that we're going to do, it'll be the standard Twitch stream, where we're, all the bells and whistles. I'm gonna try and do it up, make Dionysus over here proud for all the stuff that he's put into this one.
Well, I'm excited to see it and have mechs with everybody. So I guess we'll give this one to Preacher, and you can send us off, sir.
Well, as always, thanks for playing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Ugh!